Hey superstar, in this video I'm going to share with you how to earn the rights to your life. How to have ownership of your life. This is really powerful stuff, and right now you might not actually own it. Might not own your life. Let's get started. Hey superstar, it's Gavin here from Wake Up Fulfilled. In this video I'm going to show you how to earn the rights to your life. The first thing I'm going to be discussing with you is that we need to understand that in order to operate from a much higher vibrational frequency and to own the rights to our life, we need to put ourselves first and stop putting ourselves second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Because what starts to happen is you start to make decisions based on what everyone else wants, and you're not thinking about what you want or need. Now, part of you may want other people to be happy, but what I found is that for a lot of people, they become unhappy because they're not getting anything back, or they're not receiving the level of love that they would like back. And so this is almost like a sense of codependency and leaning in to fulfilling other people's needs without fulfilling our own. So I want to ask you, like, if you go really far back and start to think, how did you develop this behavior? Because right now it might feel a little bit uncomfortable me talking about this or whatever it is, but if you go back and think about how you developed this behavior, you may realize that it may have came from something toxic, or it may have came from what you learned from your parents or something like this. Okay? You want to ask yourself, what you experienced, was it normal to experience? Was it a normal thing? Did it come from unconditional love? Was it pure? Are you behaving this way because you went through something and so you want to make everyone else happy? In order for others to be really happy, you need to be happy first. And so we have to take ownership of our own energy, our own emotions, and not allowing others to benefit from our stuff, our efforts, without feeling good initially. Your giving becomes way better when you become a full cup and you give to yourself. And so take time out to do meditation. Take time out to pray. Take time out to learn new information. Take time out to grow and build your confidence. Get that coach, get that mentor to shift your way into being more confident and giving from a more abundant space. In this world, when we are born, we are given a birth certificate, a certificate for our birth. And we actually give away our rights to whatever country we live in. It's crazy. And then what happens is we become a stock in the stock market. Because now we are valued based on how much tax we're going to pay in our lifetime. We don't own our lives. As soon as we're born, we're owned like a cattle in the farm. Yes. And so we have to own our lives by figuring out ways that we can live a more fulfilling and happy life. If you're in a job that you don't like, figure out how you can get a job that you do like. Sometimes it's just easier said than done. But you have to believe it's possible. It's normal for me to break through. It's normal for me to find the job of my dreams. It's normal for me to be in the career of my life. Right? Comment some of these below. It's normal for me to have these breakthroughs. Because whilst the system has got us locked in, we can do things in order to break free of the matrix. And the first thing is to be happy and put yourself first. And the second thing is to find out how you can be fulfilled. One of the tricks that I've learned is when I wake up in the morning, I realize that I'm not dead. So I've achieved my biggest goal in life, which is to be alive. That gives me so much fulfillment and joy that I'm alive. That's the first step. When you have life, when you have your breath, I've conditioned myself, I've conditioned my mind for that to be joy, that I'm just alive. And so from that point, everything else in my life is a bonus. The bed, the shelter, the food, the social media following, helping people, running a business, got a camera, got a computer, all of this stuff. And so it's easy for me to access gratitude because as soon as I'm awake, I'm infinitely grateful because I have life, I have my breath. And so when you start to do this, you have a high level of gratitude. You're taking back your life. You're taking back your life because you're realizing that you are alive, right? Take ownership of your life. The next thing that I suggest in terms of owning your life is tapping into your Akashic records, tapping into your subconscious mind, and clearing out the programs, the programming and healing. The more you're able to heal from what the Matrix has taught you, the more you're going to be able to excel and create the life that you want. In order to take ownership of your life, we don't want to delay on doing the thing that you really want to do. Some people are waiting for the right time. Oh, I'll do it when my kids have grown up. Oh, I'll do it when I feel more confident. Oh, I'll do it when I've made, broken up with someone or whatever it is. We wait and we wait and we wait. But the key in what I found is that you want to implement and apply the speed of implementation. Even if you're just taking some small steps. Tony Robbins says, never leave the sight of a goal without taking some action first. As soon as you have a desire or like an idea of what you want to create or something that you want to do, start implementing it that day, that minute, that hour, as soon as you can. Put the snowball into practice. Start building and cultivating the energy of what it is that you want. Waiting and pausing is just slowing down the process. Respect your life. You don't know when you're going to pass. You never know when it's going to happen. And so the time is now. We think we have time, but we don't have time. There is only now. You know that you're alive right now. You don't know what's going to happen next. So the only time is now. The future is your imagination. The past is your memory. And so we need to acknowledge that if we really want to change our lives and we really want to own our lives, we need to move now. Because that's all that really exists in spirituality. In duality, yes, there's future, there's past, right? There's all of this stuff. But in spirituality, it's just now. There is no time. It just is. Yesterday is now, because when I think of yesterday, I can only think of yesterday in the now. The future, I can only think of the future in the now. So it's all one space now. There's a book by Eckhart Tolle called The Power of Now. And it's all about presence. If you want to own your life, you need to own your presence. To know that you are here and you are alive. Presence. And being grateful through the wind blowing through the trees right now, through the birds singing over here, right? Through the voice that I'm speaking right now, through the intelligence that's flowing through me right now. All my cells are working together to keep me alive, to heal me, to keep my heart beating, and all of this stuff is working and operating here right now. It's really powerful. Presence. Presence equals gratitude. Presence equals fun, fulfillment, joy. When we're focused too much on the future, creates anxiety. When we're focused too much on the past, creates depression. And so, it's normal for me to be in the now. Comment that below. It's normal for me to be in the now. It's normal for me to be present. It's normal for me to be grateful. I used to have challenges with being grateful. Like I couldn't feel it. And so, we want to own our energy. We want to own our emotions. We want to own our thinking. We want to govern ourselves. And we govern ourselves through taking intuition. Intuition is taking tuition within. It's just literally taking an understanding of yourself. The more you master yourselves, the more you master your lives. And so go to university, your universe. You are the center of the universe. Study thyself. You are a human, H-U-E. Hue, light, light man, light warrior, light worker, star seed. You are a star, you are a superstar. Own your life. You're bigger than you think. You're significantly bigger than you think. You're more intelligent than you think. This brain is limited. You are significantly more powerful. You are one experience here right now, and that's who you think you are. No, you are a multi-dimensional being. You exist in multiple planes of time. You are here operating to raise the vibration of the planet, to work on yourself. You are a light worker, light warrior if you're watching this video. And so we need to begin to understand the work is to just be a high vibration, to work on yourself, to purge out the old. Own yourself. Govern your reality by governing yourself. Be careful of your I ams. I'm not the type of person to do that. I'm not the type of person to do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. Be careful of your I's and your I ams. Because what happens is you're starting to create an identity that this is who you are. I used to believe I can't follow schedules. I can't do it. I'm not the type of person to follow schedules. Now it's just totally normal for me to follow schedules because I shifted my personality to be aligned with that. Okay? So own your life. And one of the ways in which you can own your life, if you haven't already checked it out, is you can get neutrality shifting coaching. This will begin to share with you and get coaching on shifting yourself into the person that you want to become in order to create the life that you want. So take the steps today to shift your life. The neutrality shifting coaching will be in the description if you want to check that out. Take the steps to begin shifting your life by governing yourself, by taking back your power, not leaning into other people, leaning to yourself for once. Lean into yourself. Go inward. Allow yourself to have that love, that self-compassion. taking care of yourself, feeling good, feeling powerful. Over time, you'll feel really good. And then you're going to be like bubbling to help people, right? Just no way to help it, right? People ask me, Gavin, how do you spend 5 hours on a call? My live calls, sometimes I would spend 5 hours, 6 hours on a call, 4 hours on a call. How do I do that? Well, because my energy for myself, and I can take care of myself so much, right? I feel full, and so I feel like motivated to help people, right? Can't help it. Not only that, because I'm taking care of myself, I'm learning about energy. I'm learning about vitality. And so I'm consuming foods and the products that would allow me to have more energy so I can do a 5-hour call, you see. So that's the secret. Own yourself, govern yourself. Okay, there's gonna be some more videos on screen popping up right now. Keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding. Opt in for the neutrality shifting coaching. There'll be a link in the description, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Peace, peace. Catch you soon.